The large and diverse region of Bordeaux is roughly divided into two very different parts, the right bank and the left bank. Everything east of the Gironde River, which means almost all of Bordeaux, is called the right bank. On the west side of the Gironde River, sandwiched up against the Atlantic Ocean, is a thin strip of land known as the left bank. The densely planted sliver of vineyards on the left bank is home to the most famous names in the wine world. And we are taking you inside the left bank to find out why.
We have a soil only with gravels, and those gravels gave the elegancy of the wines.
Chin.
Cheers. Santé. Cheers.
Our journey begins in the right bank in the Côte du Franc appellation, not far from Saint-Emilion. Here at the Chateau Franc Cardinal, Philip Holtzberg makes wine and his wife Sophie runs an export business called Bon Vin, which specializes in wine from the Bordeaux region.
And you're going to meet Pierre, my friend.
Great, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
No, they're really good. They're professional and they're good.
Today,
Okay?
Philip is taking us on a tour of the left bank. Along the way, we pick up Pierre Cordier, the export manager for Domaine La Palou, a major client of Bon Vin.
Co-pilot seat, Pierre.
Pierre will be our guide for the day.
After it will be on the right.
Driving west, we cross the bridge that separates the right bank from the left bank.
And this is the Gironde. And the Gironde is on the right. Here is still the Garonne River.
Bordeaux began as a simple Roman trading port. The first wines from Bordeaux, known as Claret, were light and weak, but advances in growing techniques led to the great wines of today. Full-bodied, elegant, and capable of many years of aging. In 1855, the French wine industry finally created the classified chateau. The golden age of Bordeaux had begun. Most of this gold was found in the gravelly soils of the left bank.
This is Liversan.
Look at the soil here. So the best wine is made on these gravel outcroppings.
The left bank is broken down into two distinctly different regions, the Medoc and the Haut Medoc. Our first stop is at the Chateau Liversan in the Haut Medoc.
So we are now in Chateau Liversan. So this is a very old chateau. It has been built in the 19th century. And the name Liversan is coming from the underground river, which is flooding under the cellars of the chateau.
And we are in the Haut Medoc.
We are in the Haut Medoc appellation. So Haut Medoc is on the left bank from Bordeaux. So we used to say left bank because of the river, the Gironde River. So the specificity of the left bank is mainly here we grow Cabernet Sauvignon due to the terroir and the soil that we have. So generally on the left bank is Cabernet Sauvignon, and on the right bank it's mainly Merlot. So here in Liversan we just have two varietals. We only have Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. We don't have Petit Verdot, we don't have Cabernet Franc, and we don't have Malbec, which are the main varietals that you can find on the left bank here from Bordeaux. Okay?
Understanding the concept of terroir is crucial to understanding the wines of Bordeaux. Terroir simply refers to the soils, the subsoils, and climate of a particular vineyard site. The real key to terroir in the wines of Bordeaux, though, is the soil.
So the specificity of Haut Medoc wines, they are generally speaking very elegant. Why? Due to the soil that we have here in the Haut Medoc and in Pauillac and Saint-Julien, Margaux, we have a soil only with gravels, and those gravels gave the elegancy of the wines. We will taste that after that, because It's very important to speak, but much more important is to taste.
Join us when we return to taste the wines of Bordeaux on the Wine Travelers.